do you want to speak a little bit about just like other courses in Ireland? Like I know you said you had worked at a different one previously.
Yeah.
Just kind of like what like some of the differences between U.S. golf as opposed to Irish golf and that.
Sure. Yeah. So I worked. So I graduated college in 2022 from Lemoyne, which is here in Syracuse. And then I'd always wanted to go study abroad in Ireland because all my family's over there, and I've always wanted to live there for an extended period of time, I guess. But then COVID happened my sophomore year, spring semester, and that kind of ruined those plans. So I kind of was like, you know what, why not go over there right after school? So I literally left a week after I graduated to the day, and went over, lived with my aunt and uncle, my uncle Alan, who we went to the Open in Portrush with, and his wife Allison, and went to this course that's 10-15 minutes away from there called Mount Juliet. My uncle's been there, aunts and uncles been there, members there for years. It's a Jack Nicklaus course, design course. They hosted, I was too young to really appreciate what was going on, but they hosted some events where like Tiger Woods has been there, Vijay Singh, some like American Express tournaments, I want to say, back in the day. And then when I was there, they were hosting the Irish Open. And they had actually hosted it the year before, but since it was kind of COVID and whatnot, they went back for the second year. But anyways, that isn't really a links course. It's more, I think it's called parkland course, like what we'd see over here. But one thing that's definitely different over there is they don't have golf carts. Or they do, like they have a small amount, but that's for all the tourists that come over.
Right.
Like my aunts and uncles like never take carts, always walk, always go out there. Don't drink on the course either.
Right.
After they might have some in the clubhouse, but just they go out, go play golf, all that. And then there's a couple other courses. I actually have the towel there behind me. It's called Lahinch, which is down in southwestern portion of Ireland. More of a links course, pretty well known. I think it's I want to say almost $300 to play around there. Something nuts like that.
Jesus.
You'll have a lot of tourists that go over there and play it.
It's probably why it's fucking $300.
I'm sure they have the money to spend, So
yeah, if you're doing that, yeah.
Right. But yeah, so the biggest thing I would always say is the I guess the mindset or culture around golf over there is the one thing that's much different. Like I said, not having the carts for the most part, not drinking on the course for the most part. But yeah.
Yeah. What's it like when it comes to like getting tee times? Is it most of these courses just slammed on the weekends, or they see a lot of action during the week too? Is that a little different?
That's a good question, actually. So, I mean, like my aunts and uncles were members there. My uncle had been at the club, so I kind of wouldn't have to deal with getting tee times. Yeah. I'd just be like, and I was younger, so I wouldn't be paying attention to it. My dad, my uncle would be figuring it out. Yeah, so I don't know. I wouldn't be able to answer that probably too well.
Gotcha.
But I'd say they probably, I don't know. I'd say they space stuff out a little more maybe too. They don't want people hitting into people, They want people to go out there and enjoy it. Especially for $300 for a round of golf.
I find the drinking thing funny, especially because it's in Ireland. Like I find that really funny, but also like it makes sense. I mean, I think the drinking on the course is such a westernized thing where it's like, it only really happens here. But I mean, I'll use TJ and I as an example. We don't really drink when we play either. The only time we really drink is member guest when it's like there and we have maybe like
the keg's
just out, so we're just slamming like Rolling Rock or wherever the fuck it is. But other than that, I mean, we're really the only time I think we ever really drink is if we get birdies. We do birdie shots, and we're lucky if we get maybe one round or two rounds. So, but it is interesting. I almost kind of like that narrative of like that you drink afterwards, just go in the clubhouse, talk about your round, have like a whiskey or a Guinness or something over there and just chill.
Exactly. Yeah, like that's I would when I would play with my aunts and uncles growing up over there. And especially my dad over here, he would still do it over here. Like we'd go play. My cousin William's from Ireland as well over here. But anyways, we always go out play, and then after is when you have the drink. So it's like kind of the reward at the end. If you played like flipping crap,
What's that TikTok
really well,
it's like a reward.
Yeah. It's just it's the light at the end of the tunnel. If the round's going good, if the round's not going good, sort of a thing. And yeah, like just kind of decompress from the 4 hours you've had or whatever it is.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's also a little different just when you're walking. Like when we are drinking, it's like you're sitting in the cart. Like when we're out just walking, we're not cracking open beers and stuff. It's
hard to be pushing a cart and then drinking a beer in the one hand.
Yeah, 100%.
Especially steep hills and all that. It's just not going to end well.
No.
So, thanks for watching today's episode.
To see more of our content, be sure to follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and subscribe on YouTube. We can be found at Basic Bogies on all platforms.
Thanks. We hope to see you on the next one.